it was started by someone, Russell, and he has some embarrassing videos on the internet about him, and that they were spreading awareness about Joseph Kony for using child soldiers.
I know that Joseph Kony is this warlord of the Lord's Resistance Army in Uganda, portrayed adequately in the movie Casino Royale. But recently it's been the subject of a viral media campaign to track him down because of his horrendous enormities committed in Uganda. And this Kony 2012 movement is a movement to bring people together socially and try and make him stop these evil acts.
I don't know a lot, but I know that it's kind of this campaign to make him the most known man in the world and to kind of stop. It's a campaign to stop his actions.
I know that there are the invisible children in Uganda because Kony is keeping them hostage and making them his kid soldiers, and we're just trying to get Kony to become a name that everybody's familiar with as like #1 worst person in the world at this point, I would say.
Okay, well, I've been involved with Invisible Children since 8th grade, and it's kind of like my passion, like my first and foremost effort of social advocacy that I'm really passionate about. So Kony 2012 was really more so of their social media campaign. It's a little bit unlike their other documentaries, just because their whole mission was completely different. It wasn't just about educating everyone and informing everyone about the conflict, because at this time they kind of assumed that the die-hard, avid fans of Invisible Children already have a pretty well-informed knowledge of it. So this is more so their viral campaign to just get the word out about what to do to raise awareness of Joseph Kony and the atrocities that he's committed with the LRA.
I guess they got this idea that this was the last possible year to arrest Joseph Kony and have him tried in the International Criminal Court. And so, for some reason, they decided that, oh, 2012, that's our chance. I think all in all, they just saw his power dwindling and realized that, oh, now's the time when we really have to bring this whole movement to a culmination. And so they made that video and decided that they could galvanize the youth by having one night of going through the streets and creating awareness. I don't think they expected, they couldn't have expected this kind of response it got. And so the goal was absolute awareness in order to create grassroots pressure to influence American policymakers to then create some sort of action on the ground in Uganda and capture Joseph Kony to bring him to trial.
They actually did a presentation at my high school, and everyone found it really moving. And I missed the presentation though.
Well, my school introduced it to me through the video first, and a speaker came and I watched that, and I bought the kit, and that's about it.
I can tell you that, in my personal opinion, I think they're an amazing organization, and they do a lot of stuff. So that competition that I was talking about, we ended up winning for not only the Midwest, but the entire US. And 2 of my friends actually got to go to Uganda and go with them and kind of do what the Go video was, which was their second video. And they got to actually see the projects that were being implemented. So Invisible Children first worked on awareness with their documentary, and then they did a lot of on-the-ground projects, like doing schools, doing community centers, getting these kids kind of rehabilitated after these like terrible experiences of being child soldiers.
I've been involved in Invisible Children since my sophomore year. And involved is I'm using it very liberally, in that my fraternity brought them to campus. This was our, I think, 4th time this year bring them to campus. And I mean, I usually I don't give a lot to charity because as a kid I feel like I just, my ability to do stuff is more with my hands and I don't have the resources myself to do so. But for some reason this organization really hit me. I think partly because it was so youth fueled, and because they really targeted college students in this really tactical way. So I got involved with them. I gave them money every month, and sponsored some kids and some scholarships.
I had known about Invisible Children since high school, since I was like a junior in high school. So.
This event particularly, I don't know, probably like Facebook or something. Oh, actually, no, that's not true. I heard about like Kony 2012, obviously Facebook, and like I saw that like there was a lot of like recent stuff. But like I think I saw it in Boston. Like I saw like
Facebook. People telling me to watch the video. It was everywhere. I just wanted to feel included. Yeah. Maybe it's just that like we're in a kind of a little bubble here at Brandeis, but like I kind of don't think I heard that much about the actual event. No. Or is that just like, I don't know if that's just like our location, like just like, I don't know. But I just didn't hear that much about the after effects of the event.
Just saw it on Facebook.
I don't think I heard about the Come to Night event. Actually, I didn't.
After the controversy, I felt that too much of my money was going to damage control rather than to the issue. I felt that the objective of Kony 2012, which maybe the end objective was to have Kony tried, but the pre-objective was complete awareness. I thought that was fulfilled by the viral video, which is a phenomenon in its own right. And I felt that the rest of the money would go to rebuilding the image of the organization itself. And I had very little interest in that. For all I care, the organization could fall apart.
I actually did some research of my own, and I found that I had some objections to the way the organization was being run. So I didn't post it on my Facebook status like everyone else did.
Like the whole let's buy care package thing, like
you just don't.
It's a non-profit thing, and then, well, not non-profit. I don't know what they said, but it's like, where's the money for that going? Like, why?
It's
do
like,
we need to raise money for like the government to be sending support to Uganda? Like, isn't that already?
I felt like the video was like, so what can you do to help? Buy this kit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that was the first thing they said.
So
I don't know.
Why, where's our money going?
Maybe, I don't know if that's just like
why are we
us
buying kids? But like,
I don't know. And then I also, right before I saw the video, I saw an article critiquing Invisible Children and like where the money goes. So that's why, like, when I was watching it, I was like a little skeptical.
Overall, I think it's. I think the campaign is a good one. I think it has good. Its objectives are good and true. But I know there's been some controversy about the actual organization that sponsored, or that has been working to stop these events, and kind of how they fund their programs.